Welcome to the BusinessWings podcast. I'm Sam Lewis and today I'm talking with Pam Bader, Chief Executive of the Molly Maid UK franchise. In the second part of this interview, Pam and I discuss the transitional role from being a stay-at-home mum to a woman in business, and Pam covers why age isn't a barrier when it comes to franchising, and offers her advice on how to avoid the pitfalls when searching for the right franchise for you. I wanted to ask you about the advantages of being female in running a business, and I don't know if that's maybe about skills and attributes and a different kind of skill set.
Yeah, it might be. I think women can juggle more balls in the air most of the time. I think they can do numerous things at once because we have to. Women have to manage many, many roles.
So do you think that they're almost transferable skills from dealing with all those?
Oh, yeah. Not so much now, but years ago, they'd come to me and say, I'm just a housewife. And I used to go absolutely mad. What do you mean just a housewife? You're a chef. Okay, you're a cleaner, you're an accountant, you manage your housekeeping budget. All books are housekeeping. That's all it is. It's money in and money out. If you manage to save a bit on the bottom line and buy yourself a dress, that's profit. It's not all big mysterious. Just buy yourself a big calculator. People make it really difficult, and some things are really easy, money in and money out. That's accounting. So it's all those issues and juggling things and looking after people, and that is what Molly Maid's all about. It's looking after your customers, it's looking after your staff, it's all those softer skills, I suppose.
You've done it, you've had children, you've been a successful businesswoman, and you've achieved an awful lot, and I wanted some advice on maybe how you've balanced things.
It's very different now because years ago women had children younger, and now they're sort of doing careers earlier and then having children later. It's very difficult to comment on the situation now because somebody might be 39, 40 having children, and maybe they have 10 years of looking after children. So maybe they're 50, 55 when they come back into the workplace. Not that that's a bad age to come back and have a career. You can still have a career at 55. You see, I was lucky I was married young, had children young, so my life began when I was 40. So I'm telling people now life begins at 65 just so they don't think you're all dead and gone. And that's another, there's no ageism in franchising. I had a lady years ago that came to me at 60 and said, I want to do this. And she wanted to do this because her husband had gone off with a younger model. And he'd always had a business, always wanted a business, and she wanted to prove that she could do it. And she did it. She did it.
What advice do you have for females considering buying into any franchise opportunity?
Do your homework. Just as if you were going to buy a house, you go and do your homework. Make sure it's financially sound. Make sure the business system is working. Talk to other franchise owners. Is it something that you're emotional about? When you run your own business, it's got to be something you really love. I always say it's like another child. It's very demanding. It takes over your life. You don't know what to do with it first year. You can't put it in a drawer. It keeps popping out. So is it something you're going to really enjoy doing? Are your skills going to match it? Or are they going to train you? So take time, and if they're really pushing, that maybe is not right because you have to make the decision with them because it's a life-changing decision. It's going to cost you money. You want a business that is reliable, goes for a long time, not just a whiz-bang, in-the-pan kind of business. If you want solid financial returns, you're looking for a long-term business.